उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। आया है लेके झूमती बहारें, रिमझिम बरसती स्नेह की फुहारें। रंग निराला है, रूप सलोना, दिल चाहे उससे जुदा कब न होना। अब ना इंतजार कर, बैठना हिम्मत हार कर, प्रभु का तू दीदार कर ले मेरे मना। शिव बाबा को याद कर, जी भर उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। यादों की लहरों में जो लहराए, एक अलौकिक सुख वो पाए। शूली को कांटा कर दे, कांटे को जूही, पर्वत को राई कर दे, राई को रूई। दिल ही दिल में बात कर, मन में मुलाकात कर, खुद को तू आजाद कर ले मेरे मना। शिव बाबा को याद कर, जी भर उसको प्यार कर, सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना। सांसों को आबाद कर ले मेरे मना।
Shanti, everyone. Hello. My name is Manish. I'm from Vancouver, Canada, and it's my honor to be reading the Murli today. So, Deepaben read the first half of this Murli not too long ago, and I'm going to be rereading the second half. And the second half of the Murli, they talk a lot about service. Baba talks a lot about the different types of service there are. He talks about the most important types of service, and he also talks about the determination that you need in order to do said service. So I'll begin now, right here. Those who have come here for the first time, stand up. Half the class is those who have come for the first time. Very good. Sit down. Nevertheless, Bapdada is pleased that although the board of late has been put up, the board of too late has not yet been put up. Therefore, although you have come late, become intense effort makers and go ahead. If you use every second of the confluence age in a worthwhile way, then success is your birthright. But attention, please. Not even a second should be wasted. You will have to move along by underlining. Do you have such enthusiasm? Do those of you who have come for the first time have the courage that you will go ahead? Then raise your hand. Show it on the TV, then Baba will ask for their account. Bapdada has this pure thought for all of you, that although you've come late, you will show everyone by coming in the front. You will show that, will you not? All of those who stood up, all of you can applaud. Good. You have enthusiasm and will continue to move along with that enthusiasm. Bapdada hears very good heart-to-heart conversation of all of the children at Amrit Vela. Should Baba tell you what the majority of you tell Baba every day? The majority of you promise, today, this weakness that I have will not come again. You keep the aim, but you take time in bringing about the qualification of that aim. You don't do it instantly in one go, is think and do it instantly. Now, bring about such a fast speed. Your thinking and doing should both be the same. Think about it today, take a day or even a month to put it into practice. Then what would be your state if in that month something were to happen suddenly? Bapdada has special love for each and every child. Bapdada wants all of you to become equal to the Father and stay with the Father now. Then return home with him and then come together with the Father in the first birth to rule the kingdom. If you like this, then wave your hands. Should Baba book your seat? Should Baba do it? Or will you think about it? Are you going to think about it? Or should Baba book it? Those who feel that you have to have it booked, raise your hands. It has to be booked. Wonderful. Even the VIPs are raising their hands. It is a wonder. Congratulations. Acha. The teachers who have come, raise your hands. What does Bapdada want from the teachers? Do you know? What Bapdada wants from the teachers is that either Bapdada or the future is visible through your features. You should not appear to be ordinary. Either the future or Bapdada should be visible. Is this possible? Is this possible? Acha. All those who have come here, write your results of this specialty of yours to Bapdada in Madhuban after 1 month. You are instruments. Those who are instruments have a responsibility. Did your face ever become one with worry and one with waste thoughts? Or did your features remain as Bapdada wants for 1 month? No problem, is that right? Is it no problem, or will there be some problems? Do not allow them to come. Shut the door to problems. Put on a double lock. The double lock is remembrance and service. There is always service of the mind. Never say, I never even received a chance, or my senior sister never gave me a chance. No one can stop you from serving through your mind. Even stay awake at night and do that. Give sakas serving through your mind. Invoke souls. They are unhappy souls, so give them your support. So write your result in 1 month. All the old and new teachers, and also those who have not come here. All of you write your result of 1 month. Either write no problem, or write for how many days and the reason you had problems. Do not write in detail, this happened and that happened. Do not write that. Is that all right? Are you going to do it? Those who are going to do it, raise your hands. Good. Very good. They're sitting here too. Acha. From Madhuban, Gyan Sarovar, Banda Bhavan, and the hospital, all of you raise your hands. So, will all of you write your result? All of you should write it. The application made by the Madhuban residents has reached Baba. Acha. This time there are two zones or instruments for service. It is the turn of Rajasthan and indoor zone to serve everyone. Both zones are doing service very well, but one thing that Baba has said is still left to do. You do know that, do you not? Many good heirs have emerged from Rajasthan. Rajasthan is the place of the king. That is why it is called Rajasthan. How many of you have made emerge who have a right to the kingdom in the future? All the centers of all of you noted down. How many of you have made emerge become those who have a right to the kingdom? So, each center should write how many you have of those who are going to claim a right to the kingdom. You are doing service and thinking of service plans, but now, according to the time, at least finish the complaint of souls in your own areas. Within the area of the center and the areas around it, do not make effort and just give them the message, but at least enable them to claim their inheritance from Bapdada. They should not complain that the Father came and yet they were deprived of their inheritance. So, now, this service should be completed everywhere as soon as possible. One zone is the instrument, but Bapdada is telling all the zones. No area, no village, no colony should be left deprived. At the end, everyone should be singing your praise. Wah, you gave us the Father's instruction. You should now accumulate in the account of this charity at fast speed. What will Rajasthan do? In how much time will you finish this complaint? How much time do you need? Will you think about it? Make a plan. Distribute this among yourselves and make this plan as soon. Some zones are already doing this and are also successful in that. It is good. Bapdada gives special drishti to instrument teachers at Amrit Vela, because the teachers are those who have a right to the Father's Gaddi. However, each one of you knows to what extent you use that drishti. Bapdada has special love for the instrument teachers. So take drishti and give drishti. Acha. Many companions have also come. Bapdada has seen your enthusiasm for service. You have good enthusiasm, but now let such souls emerge who can become your hands for service. Otherwise, it is good and it is growing. All of those who are standing are from this zone. Raise your hands. You have come as companions. Good. Those from indoor, stand up and wave your hands. Indoor is doing service. Now, make such souls emerge who can become your helpers and always also continue to play a part in service with you. Every now and again, they become cooperative. They become your companions in service. But now, prepare those who can be your companions for all time, and quickly give everyone the message. Others pleased that there's growth, but now increase the speed of this method. New souls are now increasing in number. New souls are now increasing in number. And Bapdada is pleased to see this. But now, increase the speed. Increase the speed of the effort of the self and effort for service. Bapdada loves each child from both selves, each one more than the other. Just as you have experienced Baba's love, now enable those souls to experience a little of the Father's love. They should not be left deprived, because you souls are world benefactors. So, such a big world is still left. Each one should at least remain a benefactor for your own zone. No one should be left deprived. Now, each zone should make a plan together for fast service. Create a season for service. Enable those deprived souls to receive even just a drop of the Father's love. You are merciful souls, are you not? Do you feel mercy for these souls? Do you feel mercy for them? So give them an experience. Those brothers and sisters who have come here should make it feel that it is your duty to make these souls satisfied as much as possible, as you have become satisfied. Now set up the machinery to accumulate charity. Do you understand? Of all those who are standing now, if each one were to prepare 2 or 4 and give them a message, they would then write, so and so has shown them the path to experience the Father's love. Give news of this service happening at your own center. Dada wants there to be no complaints. However, otherwise, each one of you is better than the next and will remain the best of all. Baptata is especially congratulating his son. Congratulations! But now, increase the speed a little more. Baptata hears the sound of people suffering. Not. Just see how much mercy the Father would be feeling when he hears the sound of the children suffering, the suffering of all souls. You merciful souls, benevolent souls, should also hear the sound of the unhappy souls. O world benefactor souls, now benefit souls. Very good. Well, foreigners, acha, those from abroad stand up. Those from abroad are very clever. In every group, those from abroad are not absent. You play your part in every group. Seeing your courage, Bap Dada and the Brahmin family are pleased. Now, Bap Dada has changed your name and given you what name? Double effort. So, all of you are making double effort. That is, intense effort, are you not? Those who think that you are making intense effort, raise your hand. Wave your hands. Acha, it is the majority. Congratulations. Congratulations for your intense effort. You are intense effort makers. But now also play the part of being intense servers, because together with effort for the self, you also need to make effort for service, because the chance to serve is now. In the future, even if you want to, you won't get a chance to serve apart from serving with your mind. This is why you have a chance to serve your relations and contacts through service and words at this time. Do double or triple service as much as possible. As well as telling those from abroad, Bap Dada is also telling those from Bharat. Each one of you has to give your record for the self and also for service. Check yourself and see whether you are paying as much attention as you should to yourself and to service. It is good that those from abroad now come into their original and eternal sanskars. You have now become habituated to Brahmin culture in your sanskars and also in your physical culture. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Acha. Now, 1 second, can you be the master of your mind and intellect and make your mind and intellect concentrate on Paramdam? Now, for 1 minute, Bapdada wants to see you all concentrate and become residents of Paramdam. So, can all of you do that? For 1 minute, let's practice becoming residents of Paramdam. Try visualizing this. You guys see it? I hope so. Such practice will be very useful at the right time. Delicate times are now coming closer, and therefore, the practice of concentration is very, very essential. Do not become loose in this. Anything can happen in 1 second, and this is why Bap Dada is giving you a signal in advance. Acha. To all of the intense effort-making souls from everywhere, to the children of the Comforter of Hearts who are loving to the Father with a true heart, the children who are flying in the flying stage, constantly ahead of all, by themselves and in service, to the children who are equal to the Father and who always follow every Srimad from Amrit Vela till night time in their life. Please accept Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and blessing. Together with that, while merging all the children from this land and abroad in his heart, Bap Dada's Namaste. Speaking to the Dadas, it is good. All three together, making yourselves companions, continue to move along. A companion is always needed. Companions are needed. Their remembrance is that of a true heart. Multi-million-fold love and remembrance from Bhaktada with a true heart. They are good instruments. They have been instruments from the start and will remain that. To Dadi Shantimani, Bapdada considers you to be a child who maintained courage and therefore one who has the right to receive help from the Father. You have good courage. You read the Murli. Bapdada hears that. To Paradadi, Wah, this one always remains seated on Bapdada's heart throne. You are hearing. You can hear well. Seeing you, seeing your face, the Father is visible. The Father's powers and virtues are visible in your life. Do you understand? Very good. You are an original jewel. Both are original jewels. Your face does service, both of you. Very good. Om Shanti. So that was pretty quick. It was the second half of the Murli. But even though it was very quick, I think there were a lot of really important things to take away. And so now we can do our point discussion. So if any of you want to talk about what you liked during the Murli, you can feel free to go ahead. Just unmute yourself and then you can talk. Does anyone have any points?
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Today Baba appreciated double foreigners and said, since you have become now the double intense effort makers and now pay attention to being double servicers. That means you have to do double service and put a double lock through your service so that Maya doesn't affect you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, that's very great. Nice. Thank you so much.
Om Shanti, brother.
Shanti.
Very nice, Murli, although it was short, but it had its significant points. And like Sister Bhavna just said, the line that was very important for me today was putting a double lock. Putting a double lock and using remembrance and service to control Maya, like to all the illusions and all the distractions. Just put a simple double lock. So I like that sentence a lot. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Does anyone else have any points as well?
Om Shanti.
Shanti.
Yeah. When we all sat together in Param Dham and felt that totally detached, that was wonderful. And Baba said, you are not too late. It means today, if Baba is reminding us again, means we really have extra chance and we need to do lots of efforts. And Baba said, you can do service even if you don't have a chance, you have a chance by your intellect. So Baba told us how to serve. And Baba, how much he loves all of us, how much variety ways he tells us to to be
Yeah.
always aspired. And like he was just being so generous for all the three dadis and pardadis and Shantamani. I was just wondering, those obedient, serviceable child, they're always in Baba's heart. Straightway he's telling. So indirectly he's telling us also that we can be in his heart 24/7 by being that wonderful obedient ones he wants. Let's really enjoy being his obedient children, like today's Sakar Murli's also slogan says. Thank you, brother. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I think that's really important. Just adding on to that, Baba was talking about how even though physical service, maybe you won't be able to do it, maybe you don't have time to go to the center, or you're too busy with something else, or maybe you're feeling down or sick, you can still do service through your mind as well. So Baba's giving you no excuse. He's saying no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you can always do service. And he wants you to become like him. So he's giving you every option that he can. And that's really cool. So does anyone else have any points?
Om Shanti. Today Baba is giving us an homework to this Murli that from your mind and intellect, practice the drill of going to Param Dham.
Right.
And what I'm taking on is having this practice in between the day while I'm busy at work as well. Sometimes I miss the traffic control. So I'm taking on from now that, I will take this homework of going to Paramdham by my mind and intellect every hour for few seconds, if not for few minutes. Om Shanti.
Yeah, right. It's just 1 minute of your day. You have 24 hours. He's just asking for 1 minute for you to practice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brother Manish, I just want to ask, like you are saying, how can you motivate each one of us, you being the youngest, like, how can we enjoy being in Paramdham and really we go there and we touch him? So how you can tell all of us about that? Om Shanti.
Yeah, sure. So I think usually when you think about this stuff, and like a lot of people get discouraged when they think about meditation because they're like, oh, like I have to sit down, I have other things to do, I'm busy, and they get like all frantic. But I feel like the reason they do that is because sometimes people think it's a waste of time, right? And it's absolutely not a waste of time. And the reason that people think that is because they're not passionate enough about the knowledge and about Baba, and about, becoming an idol of him, an image of him. I think if you really think about it, everything that you do in this world, like your job, your work, your school, it's all important. But in comparison to like the golden age and everything that Baba's offering you, it's nothing, right? In comparison, it's the golden age. Everything Baba wants to offer you is so much greater. And so everything that Baba tells you, you should always be motivated to do that instead, because that is the most important thing. You should be passionate. And if you look at it that way, if you think this is the most important thing to me, then you'll always be eager to do meditation, these drills and everything. That's what I do. Yeah.
Om Shanti. For me too, I loved it. Baba said, not even a second be wasted of the confluence age. So your attention and effort has to be that way, then that guarantees victory. And Baba said, at Amrit Vela, tell Baba that I'm not going to bring this weakness today, and then do it practically. And I also loved it, as Manish also highlighted, that Baba is saying you will not have time to do service. No chance to go out to do physical service. And that time it would be always the mind, service through mind. So practice that, and Baba is saying that is always available to you. Like you cannot say that I don't have service or nobody's giving me service. And I think I'll also add that, along with passion, when we sit, when we take our moment, 1 or 2 minutes to feel the Paramdham, the light, that spiritual light touching, experiencing that total peace, total detachment from the world, that experience I should thrive for. And if you thrive for, Baba will make you experience it. That's how I see it. And then if you experience it for even a minute, like Dadi Gulzar always said, even 1 minute, that will pull you to do it more. And I think, we have to start from there and making that as a regular practice, to take the time, take a break for a minute, for 2 minutes, and experience it. And Baba will make you experience. So that is the highlight. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So there are a lot of great points. Does anyone want to add anything else before we move on?
Yeah, Om Shanti, very nicely stated about practicing the drill. All of us agree on that. I just had a thought while I was listening that when we talk about the advantages of Baba's teachings and the golden age and what we're going to look forward to, I also practice now. Why can't I just experience the golden age now? Whenever I'm in Paramdham, or whenever I'm meditating, or whenever I'm trying to, just send good vibrations around through meditation or energy, I experience it now. So for me, it's no longer the future. It is now. Golden age is now. Om Shanti.
That's a really good point, actually. That's very smart, I think. Yeah. You can definitely bring it into your own life instead of having to wait. Yeah.
Yeah, adding on to what Harpreet Ben said, and you added on Manish Pai further, living that golden age today. So few of the Murlis Baba has spoken about that we are, this is the confidence age, this is the period where we are practicing everything in a way that will show up in the golden age. So let's live it today in this moment, all of those experiences. So what I was getting here was, even in our relationship, when we speak to people, can we speak with the whole presence of I being the soul and the other person I'm speaking to is the soul? Can I start practicing this from here? And as we say, practice makes things perfect. So yeah, I think this is the whole practice ground. The conference age is the practice ground to be and golden age soul. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Raki sister. I want to just add, you just said it so beautifully, that it's in our sanskaras, mind and intellect. We are enjoying, we are becoming golden aged in our mind, intellect, and sanskaras. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Harpreet sister. Thank you, everyone. Let's live the golden agedness in our sanskaras right now. And you said, I say that, Amen. Let's do it together. Thank you.
Yes, I am too with all of you. The excitement we feel, take it forward. Yes, right now we can live a golden age. And I think the essence is the practice of seeing everyone as a soul and seeing the self as a soul. And honestly, taking the time out from the day's work to feel that paramdham, that soul, and daily interaction with others as souls. And enjoy a golden age that's going to become reality, but the reality is here already. I feel the zeal and enthusiasm. So thank you so much for everyone bringing it on.
Yes, Anuben. So let's hear from Indu Bhai, from Roma Ben, from Sonia Ben, Sukumaran Bhai, your thoughts, Pratibha Ben. Would anybody like to add on?
Om
So everybody,
Shanti, today Baba said that we have to spread the message across so that nobody should say that we have not received Baba's message even though you were knowing it. And Baba also said that spread vibrations in your zone and increase the limits of your zone. I mean, spread vibrations as far as possible. Om Shanti.
Om
Thank
Shanti.
you.
My
Keep going,
takeaway.
sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. My bad, sorry.
Yeah, my takeaway point is when Baba talks about the drill about master of mind and intellect. I feel that I really need to focus and stay more connected and enjoy the Sangam Yug. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Kartika Ben, you'd unmuted. We can't hear you. Are you saying anything?
Om Shanti Benji. Just now I got that signal. So my takeaway is Baba is stressing more about Tivira Purusharth, not Purusharth. So for that, daily he's stressing on Seva also. So each breath, it should be Seva. Without Yad, the Seva won't be success. So each karma, and for that, this practice today, Baba mentioned once minute drill, that will be more helpful. That Asariri practice is more helpful, I feel. So I too want to practice that without with the full attention. Om Shanti.
Would anyone else like to add?
Om Shanti. Even I would like to share my experience that whenever I get a bit disheartened with everything happening around in this world of Kalyug, and when I remember Satyug and the scenes of Satyug, so my all worries vanish. So even in our imagines also, the Satyug is so beautiful that we do not get affected by the sorrows of Kalyug. So it we should keep practicing this so that we maintain our enthusiasm, as Baba appreciated our enthusiasm today. So he told us to be continue to be remain in enthusiasm. So continue remembering Satyug so that you cannot get affected by the sorrows of this Kalyug. And since Baba said that concentration has become very very essential now because of the coming near future, which is going to be very distracting for the worldly people, so we can continue to remain experience in the experiences of Satyug, and so the drill will become very easy for us to concentrate. Om Shanti.
Shanti, thank you. Yeah.
Om Shanti. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So I got disconnected actually. When Baba says that you have you connect with Baba, hourly alarm, and whatever I'm doing, I just take a pause. If I'm baking chapati, even I take a pause and remember Baba. That's really helpful, and I'm doing for the last 1 year, and it is really helpful. And I would motivate all of you to do this. Do anything which you gives you alarms that you have to do, because sometimes we get busy and we just cannot follow the instructions. So this is what I am doing. That's really helpful. Thank you.
We're all motivated. Yes, we'll do it. Thank you. Okay. Everyone has got their thoughts good. Everybody is shared. Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so that was a great discussion. And now we'll just wrap this up with a quick commentary, maybe 2-minute or 3-minute commentary. Sure.
Before we go on to meditation, Manish Bhai, would you take up that announcement?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we will share the flyer. You can do the announcement.
So Sister Sapna will be doing a special class from corporeal to incorporeal on Sunday from 5:30 to 7 a.m. And I think it's going to be really cool. All of you should join. It'll be a nice class. Won't be too long. She'll be talking in depth about this topic. So if any of you are interested, definitely make sure to check it out. Okay, so now we can move on towards meditation comment, and I'll play some music. Om Shanti. Relax and feel yourself become lighter than a feather. First your legs, then your arms and chest, all the way up to your head. All light as feathers. Feel your body disappear and start to rise up toward the sky. You rise higher and higher. Above the city, above the clouds, above the stars. Higher and higher towards the light, the supreme light. Father, you find yourself in a sea of red light. The Father, full of joy and warmth, calls to you. He tells you, sweet child, you must my image. The greatest service you can do is portray me through your mind and face. Even if goal service is beyond you, every soul can perform service of mind. You must idolize me and work towards becoming perfect like me. No matter what obstacles come in your way, no matter how hard Maya fights against you, never falter. Never give up. Your strength is in your resolve. Keep your faith in me, and one day you will become like me. I guarantee it. Bring forward my image into the world and show every soul how it feels to talk to me and to be in the golden age. Simply through your words and your and with this affirmation in mind, slowly return back to your body with the determination to complete your goal. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Manish Bhai. And with this homework of we practicing the drill of Paramdham, let's have that experience the whole day. And we shall meet tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m.
Okay. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.